Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Sunday morning. I'm on my way to work and I'm going to walk to work via the prom. The sky's looking pretty grey. There is a bit of breeze about, but for the most part it's a nice mild morning. And I thought a prom walk would be lovely this Sunday, because I do want to film on the way to work, but I don't quite have time to walk past all my update places. But I can film whilst I'm walking in the direction of Bispham. So it's going to be a long walk this morning. So we're pretty much starting off our walk here at Central Pier. See past Central Pier. There is Central Pier, it's iconic, easily recognisable big wheel. You can see the Central Pier amusements at the front, and behind that, peeking out, is the top of Blackpool Tower. See the old amusement arcades there? That one there, the Carousel Amusements. When I was a kid, around 14 or 15, that was one of my favourite arcades. Got Silcock's Fun Palace there. I used to save up my money, bits and bobs and pennies from wherever I could get them. And when I had about 50 or 60p, something like that, I would go out to the arcades and I'd pretty much walk to the old bridge, which is, well, it's not there anymore, where the old Sands building was, where they had the bridge across, because underneath that bridge there's a little arcade called the Purple Penny, and that was always my starting point. So I'd walk in the Purple Penny and then I would just head on to the prom, going Coral Island, and pretty much pop in every little arcade en route. And sometimes I would just watch people play games, because I used to like doing that too when I had no money. And sometimes people would watch me play games, because there was a couple of the old arcade machines like Golf and Gallagher and Galaxian, similar but different, Gallagher and Galaxian were, and I was really good at them. So sometimes if I was playing it, I could stand it for ages and people would be watching me, mainly little kids. I once played a game of Space Invaders in Coral Island, and I must have been on the machine for about, I can't really remember, about 15 minutes maybe more, because Space Invaders, once you got used to the pattern, you could just clear the screens just over and over and over. And I must have had about 8 or 9 little kids just crowded around watching me play. Look at that view of Blackpool Tower. But curiously, I'm not really a video gamer now. I sometimes watch playthroughs of a game on YouTube videos, but I don't really play them myself. I did used to play when I was in my early 20s and in my 30s, and when my kids were little. We used to have a Dreamcast and I used to play Resident Evil 2. That was my main game, and I just would play that so many times. In the end I got so good at it, I could just go through the entire game with a knife and not get hit once. And I unlocked every single character on that game. And I did play A Link to the Past on my old Super Nintendo, but as for modern gaming consoles, I just find them all too complicated. My daughter actually bought her PS4 round to my house, because she has a PS5 now, so she bought her PS4 round and rigged it up for me, and I was like, damn, I feel old. I feel like I can't understand how this thing works. I mean, I'm sure I would probably enjoy it if I gave it a go and got used to it and practiced, but I feel I don't have the time, you know, because I work, I have a job, and I have my YouTube and stuff, and then I have all my house stuff to do. So yeah, I don't think I'd have the time for computer games. I'd rather spend my time walking along this beautiful promenade and talking to you guys about the computer games that I don't play. Look, there we have the Sea Life Centre, and next to that the Golden Mile Amusements. The Golden Mile Amusements is actually staying, from what I've heard now, during this big Blackpool Central development. At one point I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be coming down, but now it's apparently staying. So I think that's cool. I hope they keep like the iconic, recognisable frontage of it anyway. I mean, they could clean it up a little bit and jazz it up a bit, but keep it looking the same structurally. I'm just happy that the weather's changing for the better now. I've not even got a coat on, can you believe that? Got my little spotty grey hoodie on, and I'm not even cold. Up there we can see up New Bonny Street, alongside Coral Island on the left and the Golden Mile Amusements on the right, and that leads on to Central Drive. But we are continuing on down the promenade because it's a lovely walk on this Sunday morning. And you guys do seem to like the prom. Tomorrow I'll probably go out and I'll go away from the prom and I'll film all updates on developments. I'm going to go to St Chad's tomorrow morning because I'm fairly certain now that the demolition must be starting soon. So it may start tomorrow, I don't know. Not seen anything on Facebook, but yeah, I will pop down to St Chad's tomorrow, assuming I'm not too tired, and I will just see if anything's happening. And if it is happening, I shall be sure to get some of it on video for you folks. Look at that. That is a good view. I think if we're walking on the promenade and we're getting towards the end of this first prom walk video, because I am going to do another vlog. I'm going to film all the way to Bispham. We should get a pan along the beach. It's so quiet and peaceful. Just a few people here and there having a relaxing beach walk. I wish I could do the same, but I've kind of got to get a hustle on and get to work. Oh look, the giant sculpture thing's gone. I keep forgetting the name of it, but you know what I mean, that gigantic illumination-y, purpley, tall thing that looked so pretty when it was lit up through the Loomis. It's gone. I'm sure it'll be Odyssey, was it called? I think it was called Odyssey or something like that. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think we'll just get past Comedy Carpet before we finish this vlog, as we look at Blackpool Tower, and then we'll start a new one as we walk past North Pier, because my battery's blinking anyway, so it's going to go off pretty soon. It was pretty much blinking the moment I turned the camera on, to be honest, but when my battery starts blinking I have around 10 to 12 minutes of filming time before it goes off. So we should be okay. So yeah, I think actually a good place to end this video will be facing the Blackpool Tower itself. So yeah, there we go folks, look at that. We are at the end of this first walking to work vlog on this Sunday morning, and we're stopping right here looking straight at Blackpool Tower. So thank you so much for watching. You know what to do as usual. If you like the video, please hit the like button, maybe subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you all soon in the next video. Goodbye.